Is that right? I say, is that right? Where the hell my earbud charges at? Say it ain't so. What the hell I done did with my earbuds? Case. They in the house. Had a 15, 20 minute long live while I trailed to the house. Wait till I get a few people in here. Donald Trump muting the remaining sentence of Larry Hoover. Basically, going to give Larry Hoover a pardon. But before people get excited, I'm wondering, is this pardon going to trump the? I think he got a lot of years in the state as well. I'm not sure if this pardon is going to clear him out of the federal and the state because he's doing 6 life sentences in the feds. And I think he had plus 200 years or something. And man, they were giving him some crazy time. They gave Hoover some crazy time. You just sit and think about it, man. I don't really want to put Hoover in the category as a political prisoner because of what he represented when he fell in the 70s. But that's kind of sort of like some Dr. York type stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like Dr. York is a political prisoner. Hoover, for them to give him that kind of time, and I want to say it's for just one murder, just being like head of organization of GDs or whatever. But the man's 74 years old. Larry Hoover is 74 years old. The man fell when he was 22 years old. He been locked up 52 years. That man been locked up more than my life, than I've been alive, longer than I've been alive. Matter of fact, he was 7 years, 8 years already in his bed when I was born. You know what I'm saying? Damn, damn, that's a long time. I sit and think about just little moments in my life, just certain little pockets, errors in my life. And I'm like, that man was locked up during all that. Like, and he have denounced the GD, saying that he is not a part of the GDs. You know. And I can imagine that's what he's supposed to say, and I can imagine him not wanting to be a part of something that he started. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you started it, so that blood is on your hand as well. But if he been locked up 52 years, what y'all expect? You know what I mean? Ain't nobody, who checking with him? I wouldn't be surprised. All these dudes that's running around here claiming GDs and shit. I wouldn't be surprised if 98.9% of them never wrote Hoover, Larry, never put money on his books. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Um, how do I feel about it, right? I really don't have no feelings about it, but Trump giving him a pardon at the age of 74. See, he failed for a murder that was taking place in 73. And foolish comment. Um, the man's 74 years old. Now, granted, prison preserve you. No, y'all got look it up. Yeah, look it up. I had to even look it up. That shit was all on the news and everything. Like he's commuting his sentence. You know, the man got like 6 life sentences, poop. But plus 200 years. Like who give a person that kind of time? 6 life sentences plus 200 years. And their life expectancy is 80 years, 65 to fucking 85 years. Who get like America's demonic as hell, bro. And here's the thing: the reason why I say I get it, you know, you can't bring a person loved one back, but there are so many murderers that have gotten out of prison. There are so many murderers that got locked up for murder 20, 30 years, 25 years after Hoover, and they done did 15, 20 years and 25 years and done got out, and that man's still in jail. Yeah, he still got 200 years in the state. So that's what I was saying earlier, Pookie. I said when Trump pardoned him, I'm wondering is this pardon is for all that shit? Because you know the fans override the state. The fans override the state, and if the president, which is the highest chief of commander or whatever, like what can the state possibly do? Because to have 200 years, you're running that shit concurrent with his 6 life sentences. 6 life sentences is more than 200 years because life in the feds mean deceased. So he had 6 of them. So I don't know if this pardon is to cover both or is it just federal? Because if it's just federal, then he only going from one boogeyman to another boogeyman. He's going from one hell to another hell. And to be honest with you, since I done been in both dungeons before, if you have to do time, you'll rather want to do federal time than state time. If you got a life sentence. Now, if you got like a release date, you want to go to the state because you got 2-for-1s, good time. They give away more free time in the state than they do in the feds. But for better education, better living, better just quality of fucking criminals you're gonna be around or whatever, federal is night and day from the state. But you know, who knows, man? But you know, by the man being 74 years old, well, we can give Hoover. I don't know. I'm not gonna put a time limit on this man's life, but prison preserve you. So he ain't, and then he's at a prison where it probably don't do too much preserving because he at ADX. That's the creme de la creme top. You can't get worse than that. There's not a prison more fucking strict and more restricted and restrictions and then Colorado ADX. No other prison. I don't want to hear nothing about Angola. I don't want to hear nothing about uh, Pelican Bay. I don't want to hear nothing about no prisons around. Ain't nothing more harsher, more stricter, more inescapable than Colorado ADX. Yeah, he's pardoned a lot of people. Trump pardoned a lot of people. I guess he going out with a bang. I mean, the man have been locked up 52 years. You got people like Terrence Gangster Williams, Alpo. You got so many guys with YouTube channels that had murder charges and convicted for murder and did their time and got out. This man is locked up for some shit in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. All his crimes is from shit that took place in the 70s. I'm already what y'all consider an uncle, old head. He was locked up damn near 10 years before I was born. And I'm already considered an old head alive. So, yeah, we talking about some shit from the set. What you gonna say? I get it. Hey man, you can't, people I get it, man. You know, you can't bring a life back for 52 years. And see, this one thing I'm glad I thought about it. This one thing I can tell you that the feds do. The feds make sure they give drug dealers, bank robbers, murderers, uh, gang leaders with RICOs and all that. They make sure they give you enough time to where if you do get pardoned, by the time you get pardoned, they done knock the growl out of your voice. They done knock the lion out of your heart. You too old to want to fight. You don't want to fight no more. So all the old heads that was once upon a time gangsters in the 80s and 70s, if you was to meet them in prison right now and they was get pardoned or whatever, they not getting out of here trying to slide. They done knocked the juice out of them. They done knocked all that toughness out of them. And they want to find somewhere and sit down somewhere. They want to find a lawn chair and they want to plant their feet in some grass. And they want to goddamn read the paper. They want to throw a ball and let the dog chase the ball. They want to rekindle relationship. They trying to get to know grandkids, great grandkids. Man, them motherfuckers going. If you want to see some motherfuckers gonna stay out of the way, yeah, release them. Little Dirt Daddy is his. Remember, bro. Little Dirt Daddy is his right hand man or something. And see, when I was at Atlanta Federal, I was in there with a dude. He was over the GDs. He was him and Larry Hoover was codees. He had a life sentence too, but they he got pardoned by Obama. He gave that time back, and he got pardoned by Obama. And he, you know, him and Hoover was on the same charges or whatever. That was his codie. I'm trying to remember old school name. He was over the GDs. Man, he say something, all them niggas gonna listen. But anyway, he was from Chicago too. I forget Pop's name. Cool as fuck. He'll show you his paperwork. Like y'all, you see my release date? That shit say deceased on it. But he gave that time back. Big Dirt got out from the life sentence also years ago. And I guarantee you, Big Dirt ain't got that same growl, that same type of energy that he had back when he was Little Dirt age. See, that's what they do. They make sure they pile enough time on you to where, man, you just want a release date. By the time you get a release date, you just, man, you want to go buy your motorcycle and you want to goddamn find your goddamn lady and goddamn live out the rest of your life. Hey, who finna go somewhere? I doubt if he even. I'm pretty sure he gonna go back to Chicago because he just want to see where it started from, man. But and then these youngsters out here, that a lot of these people run around GD that Larry Hoover fell before they were born. If he got locked up before I was born, you know all these little YNs, they don't know Hoover. They can care less. They don't really care. Is he gonna save Chicago? No. He's not finna go there and save Chicago or stop the murder rate or at least control the GDs. No, they don't know that man. They don't know that man, man. Them folks back in the 70s. I wasn't even born. Yeah, you wanna just live, man. You wanna just live. You ain't trying to. Nah, he Muslim. Larry Hoover Muslim. But yeah, I had to look. I had to see it first. I saw a content creator talking about it, and I was like, oh man, this might be some BS. And then I seen that they was recapping the news thing. Like these were news reporters talking about it. So you know they ain't online trolling. You know what I mean? They got a job to do. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow, man, Trump finna pardon Larry Hoover. But like I say, plus 200 years. You know, hopefully, you know, this pardon is for the state and federal, it's for the whole shebang or whatever. You know, the man 74 years old, man. That man ain't got. I get the people that he's responsible for killing or had killed or whatever. After 2 years, them people ain't thinking about it. Them people done died, family done died off, and the ones that's still around, they don't even know who. They don't even know the person he accused of killing. And that man went to prison by damn near 10 years before I was born. I'm an 80s baby. Shit. I believe he is the E man. I don't know, man, because see, when you in Colorado, it's no contact. Like them dudes ain't on the yard like Larry Hoover ain't walking the yard with El Chapo. Him and El Chapo and Eric Rudolph, all them people at the same prison. But how Colorado, y'all, you can leave this live and go look up Colorado ADX, Federal ADX, Supermax. It's not your average prison. Like where it's yard time and yard call, everybody can get their shit and can go in the yard and walk the yard and do burpees and pull ups together and walk the yard. Now it ain't that. Those people have like live in their cell. Like they move the shower to their cell. They slide open and you hop in the shower and like that shit like some other shit. It's real shit. It ain't nothing. They don't have it ain't nothing above like lockdown like ADX, unless you're talking about something in another country. But as far as America, you don't get no more secluded and locked down and limited and just of those people are really cut off from life. No visitation, no movement. All of them like that. They mail they mail on like a screen or whatever. Like they I want to say they recreation is like they be in them little dog kennels little thing. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different, bro. It ain't like regular prison yards. He on the block with El Chapo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure him, Richard Reed, the shoe bomber, Eric Rudolph. What's that rapper? He ain't Colorado ADS from New York. He was in a DVD era. Damn, he kind of looked like Uncle Murder. No, he kind of looked like Mano. Damn, I forget his name. But he in ADX too. Man, that shit is for the creme de la creme, the top of the top type of criminals, man. No conflict, no contact, no conflict, no contacts in that little cage. You might be in your dog kennel and you can look over and you see the other person in theirs, but it ain't no like we walk in the yard, you know what I'm saying? We dapping each other, we playing ball together, like it ain't none of that. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up there, bro. Like that's one place you don't want to have to go have to do some time at ADX, Colorado ADX, man. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up there, bro. Um, but that been that man and that been that man reality for like the last 30, 40 years. He didn't start at ADX. He didn't start at ADX. Hoover started like on some sweet shit or something. He got caught. They said he was still, getting the pack in, getting the work in, getting people robbed, doing extortion, getting people knocked off. And then they put him in ADX. And I want to say they put him in ADX like in the 90s. He been in the ADX since like the 90s, man. That man, 74 years old. That man been locked up more. He been in prison longer than he been in the free world. He fell when he fell when he was 22. Secluded. Fell when he 22. Shit, man. I don't even know how that man gonna even how like because people that go to ADX die there. They don't. It's not like you go to ADX and then for the most part, the people that go to ADX don't go to ADX and then finish out their time there and then come home. You know what I'm saying? These people dying there. They waiting to die there. So my thing is when you that secluded and you that away from human contact, how this man gonna adapt in this world? Like, just imagine if you was in a cell for 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, and then they open them doors and say, all right, you're free to go. And you in society. Now, how you gonna operate around all these people? You're gonna be paranoid, scared. I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. His mind stuck in that prison life. Or, how you gonna adjust? He fell in the 70s, bruh. That man fell when motherfucker riding around in Oldsmobiles and Buick LeSavers and Cadillacs. Long school Cadillac, daddy. I had a Cutlass Supreme. Man, we were walking around, you jive turkey. He fell when people were saying jive turkey. Give me some skin, man. He fell then. 52 years is crazy. Half a century, over half a century. That man got locked up with motherfuckers like, black man, give me some skin, man. Ah, man, nothing shaking but the leaves in the trees, my brother. Shit, he missed the crack era. He missed the 90s, the millennium. Shit. Strong man. Strong man. 52 years. I'm pretty sure suicide came across that man's mind many nights. Anxiety, diamond in the back, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. That man got locked up when niggas had them pointy collars with the goddamn stack boots. Shit. That man fell when it was the Jackson Fives. Mike wasn't even a single artist yet. Mike was still a damn baby. Shit. That man fell when it was the Jackson Fives. The revolution will not be televised, man. Pray for my family. I'll be on the other side, sending you blessings. Prince better than Mike. Uh, they both in a better place now, so it don't matter. But yeah, I'm about to end this live. Y'all hit the like button. I just wanted to get on here real fast and talk about that for a second. 52 years is a long time, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you kill someone or someone die, they never come back. And I feel like whoever he was accused of killing, the people that wanted justice for their loved one, those people are dead now. 52 years is a long time. The element, I need to go look it up. That's a long time to be in jail, in prison for murder. And my thing is, you got all these people getting locked up in the 80s and the 90s for murder, 2000s, and they out now. They out. Snitch their way out of what? They out. That man done did 52 goddamn years. You know how many parole hearings? Now they don't have parole in the Fed, so he ain't have parole hearings. But that's a long time, bro. If he could change the hands of time, I'm pretty sure that man would have never created that shit or participated. He wouldn't do that shit all over again. I guarantee you that. He wouldn't do that shit all over again. It ain't worth it. Oh, okay, ain't no street cred worth 52 years of my life. Ain't no street gang, ain't none of that shit worth, ain't no amount of money worth 52 years of your life. And now you 74 years old. That man get out of prison. What we gonna give him just to be on the safe side? 20 years? That's if you're lucky at 94. Motherfuckers kicking the bucket fast around here, man. But it's just, I can see book deals coming his way. I can see people wanting to interview him, possibly a movie. Um, I could see him going. Jay Prince been rooting for him. I could see them putting him on a he doing like speeches in certain like setups, environments or whatever for a pay or whatever. Or I could just see him saying, I want to be left alone, man. I want to just go into an unremote area and I just want to, enjoy what little life I have left. I could see that happening as well. But all these niggas running around here claiming GD and all that, I guarantee these niggas ain't probably never wrote Hoover one time in their life. Ain't never put a fucking coin on this man book. Sometimes you do the time. Sometimes the time do you. The time gonna do you, regardless. You ain't doing the time. You just dealing with it. The time gonna do your ass. Shit, fuck. That shit ain't worth it, bro. 52 years, that shit, god damn, bro. Shit. That's a long fucking time. But I'm about to end this live, man. Y'all please hit the like button. And I'm curious to see like him being released, if he get released. Like I'm curious to see what direction is Hoover gonna take this? Is he gonna just gracefully just fall under the radars and just enjoy? I wouldn't be mad at him if he do that. I wouldn't be mad at Hoover if he did that. If he just got out and he just under the radar, he just went and did some other shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't too much spotlight on it. But it's impossible for them. Some motherfuckers gonna be shining light on him, trying to go viral, trying to book him to do shit, do that. You know what I mean? But do y'all agree with Trump or not? I am Humble King. Y'all have a peaceful, blessed night. Peace.